Okay, здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to a Starcraft 2 beta skirmish. This time I command the blue Zerg up here in this corner, and over on this side, my opponent, Dragon Begone, commands the red Protoss, and this is on the desert Oasis. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this was my very first Zerg online Starcraft match, and it also happened to be my first victory. Spoilers, I know I've already spoiled the ending of the match for you guys. But I'm immediately going to go for a Zerg Rush tactic, which I thought, you know, probably a foolish move on this map, because this map is much bigger than most maps. It takes a long time. As you can see, you know, the Zerglings have to run down here, go all the way across here, all the way around, all the way down here, and up into the base to deal some damage. But I thought I would go forward with it anyway to just be aggressive. I don't know, I always think a Zerg player has to be fairly aggressive in the opening segments. So, you know, my little boys are running across the field, always spawning in more. Gonna try and get some gas up there, making sure everything's okay at the home base. So, if you're gonna go for a Zerg Rush, I gotta say it's always a gamble, because if your Zerg Rush fails, you've probably lost the game, because you've put so much into your military at the beginning. You'll definitely fall behind economically, and you know, lose the game in the long term. That's not to say that you have to overwhelm the opponent totally with your Zerg Rush. You don't have to kill them in the first initial rush. You just gotta do it like damage. You just gotta, you know, take out, like you see here, I'm taking out his probes, doing heavy doing terrible damage. Sorry, I just couldn't help it. To his economy here with my Zerglings. Got more Zerglings coming in. He keeps trying to put down photon cannons, but I keep destroying them. And they got my Zerg Rush was beaten back, but I mean, all he's got left are, let's look at the resource income. It's down to 6 probes, only resourcing a tad bit of minerals, while as I am pumping out more troops. Gotta bring in some more Zerglings to continue our onslaught against the Protoss player. Thinking that I might have him on the ropes here, that I might actually be able to take him out, but no, he's got 2 Zealots up and a photon cannon, so it's to no avail. There's nothing I can do left. I think I send in one last swarm, send one last group in there to do some damage, and then I call off the horde. Back in the home base, not a whole lot has changed. As you can see, I'm much more focused on the raiding side rather than the economic side. My opponent is quickly catching up with harvesters. Unfortunately, I'm not paying that much attention to them, and I'm sending out more Zerglings. Some get caught and cut down by that photon cannon, but I'm going to send them out to kill some more probes, some more damage, have them dance around, dance outside the Zealots' range, and eventually they just get chased down and killed. And at this point, things go into a bit of a lull, as I've done enough damage with my Zerg force to really cripple his economy, really cripple him, and give me some time to focus on building up my own base a little bit while he's weakened. So we're going to skip ahead to a different point in the battle when things heat up a little bit more. So we're back about 6 or 7 minutes in. I built up my base a little bit, got some hatcheries down, got a roachborn down, expanded a little bit. I've got a stable base down. And what I'm going for, because I can see I sent more Zerglings out, and I can see that he's got his ramp blocked with those photon cannons. So I'm going air. I'm going Mutalisks to totally bypass those defenses and hit them where it hurts, so to speak. And I'm pumping them out right now. I just finished the spire, and I got my hatcheries going full-fledged to go for the Mutalisk horde. My opponent, on the other hand, has rebounded, and he's built up quite a stable economy of his own, even expanded to this island here, which be proved to be a good move. I always like expanding to this island because people don't expect it. People don't expect you to expand there. But here comes my first Mutalisk Horde coming out across the map. He's also got another Nexus going down, really trying to expand out of his hole that he's walled himself into. Here they come, coming in, starting to tear up these probes. And this is the only base that he's resourcing out of right now. And he doesn't have any troops on the field, actually, except for he's got some Dark Templars and some Zealots. Not going to do a whole lot to stop this threat. Trying to put down a Photon Cannon, I noticed that, and take it down. And one fell swoop, my Mutalisks had completely annihilated his economy. So I'm gonna have him park outside his base for a little bit. Gonna build up some bigger hordes, build up some more Mutalisks, and also send them out on scout patrol to make sure he's walled in. But at this point, it's pretty much over. I mean, he's got a. See, if we go to resources, how much he's have in the bank. He's got 400 minerals in the bank, and only 3 workers left. But, so he's kind of done, but he's still kicking. He's still kicking for now, and as you can see, my Mutalisk Horde is roaming the battlefield, looking for any expansions that he might have. Got a bunch more out on the field, ready to go. Mutalisks are a great unit, by the way. I love Mutalisks. They're good, and they're fairly effective air units, cheap, quick to build, and fast, can fly around and raid. Just do a ton of damage. Anyway, I notice his next expansion here. I'm gonna take it down with my Mutalisks, while my opponent continues to try and rebuild and lick his wounds, trying to come out. But he's still in this game. He's still there. But now I've got my Zerglings coming out across the field with their speed upgrade, moving out. Gonna help my Mutalisks take down these buildings. The big problem with Mutalisks is they're not very effective against buildings at all. Very weak against buildings. So if you're going to really try and take down enemy base, probably not going to happen unless you bring a ton of them. But they will shred probes and smaller, lighter units to complete, to itty-bitty pieces. Also very effective against clumped units because their attack rebounds, right? Like you hit someone and then it bounces off the next unit and then to the next unit and damages everybody around him. Although it does consecutive less damage with each ricochet, but I notice his other expansion, and at this point he GG's. He's out of the game. So that was my first Zerg victory, and I was pretty thrilled with that one. So thank you guys for watching. This has been JosefVStalin. Hope you enjoyed that Zerg footage, a little bit of Zerg Rush, and a Mutalisk Horde going out there. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be JosefVStalin signing off for now, and I'll see you guys later.